low, spending time with reflection. And now I'm feeling like they need to move in new directions.
Welcome back to Actuality. My name is Dario Butler. I'm the founder and CEO of DB Global. I'm honored and privileged to have another guest on our second segment. She is an entrepreneur, she is a sister, she is my sister, she's a friend, and she's also an independent thinker. Today we have a very special segment, something that I've been pondering on for a while, and I just wanted to get a perspective on it from a female, more so an independent thinker, so we can have different perspectives and just see how we can go about with it, more so in a idealistic way. And we're going to look at the reality of the situation, but try to change the perception the way how society has it fixed. And now I introduce to you the founder of Love Made, Gineka Ferguson. How you doing, Queen?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm excellent.
That's good.
We have a lot of discussions, and you're very, you hold a very strong position in your argument, which I like and which I admire. Today, our theme for today is Queens Need Love Too.
Which is true.
Queens need love too. Now, my question to you is, because I just want a female perspective, and we're gonna go from one spectrum to the next. My first question to you is, are all female queens?
Yes.
Expand.
Wholeheartedly.
Why do you think so?
Because I would say we're more than queens. I would say that we're goddesses because we have the power to give life. We're one of the only people who, we're the only human beings who could basically give life, take care of life. We have everything in our body necessary to take care of life, and that's power. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of males can't do it. And without us, there would be no males, period. So, but then without us, then we came from males. So that's also
it's
true.
opposition. You feel me?
It's also true. Everybody has their strengths. With so much power, you have to submit, and we are the ones to submit to.
I like that. Now, I mean, as a young man, I started to appreciate, or I started to look at all women more so as queens from the time I started to get in a relationship. I had to learn that, with a relationship and with love or dealing with a woman, you have to come to a compromise. And sometimes we kind of, as men, me personally, I'm talking from a personal point of view, we kind of have a lack of understanding of a woman. You know what I mean? We just look at them as a woman more so than a queen. Now, since you said that all women are queens, I'm going to play a little bit devil's advocate, I guess. I'm going to put you on the spot. So, since all women are queens, is it still right or correct for your counterpart or a king who's in a relationship with a queen to address another female as a queen? He never said my queen, but he said a queen. Can you please share your view or your perspective with me?
Okay, well, primarily I'd say yes and no. First of all, I'd say no because if I say yes first, most people would be like, well, wouldn't you be kind of insecure that your man is calling another woman a queen? Then the answer is no, I would not be insecure. Because if my man decides to call another woman queen, fine. Just let that queen know that he's my man and she has no inner opportunity to get to him.
Yeah, I totally agree with your answer in a sense. And I'm a big advocate that all women are queens. And just based on your female biological setup, you guys go through a lot of atrocities and there's a lot of pain in a sense, you know what I mean? And just off the monthly apartments you guys have, and just a 9-month regimen just to hold a child, that's a lot. Your body goes through changes mentally and physically in a sense. So, I totally agree that all women are queens. Now, to answer your question or to refer back to, you said that if a female were to be referred to as a queen from your counterpart, she needs to know her place and that he's already taken it. In which I agree, and she is your queen, there shouldn't be any insecurities because you guys are on the throne together. You feel me? There should be an understanding. There should be a level of respect. But when I say that all women are queens, I'm coming from the perspective of just in a level of respect, because I want to look at the next male or next man as a king. He ain't my king. No one gonna be my king. You know what I mean? But it's just an understanding. You know what I mean? Because if more people were to look at themselves as a king or a queen, per se, they would respect themselves differently. They would present themselves in a different light, in a sense. And even as a black man, and I would be a little biased because I'm a black man. I love my black queens or whatever, and it's just it's kind of a gray area in this society now. We just look at women as women, or women look at themselves as women. Because I would not ask some females, I will address some females as queens, and they would give me the answer that they're not a queen. That's crazy. And I would almost have to like fight to prove my point to show you that you are a queen. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know you said you're going to say yes and no, and I want to hear your perspective from the no perspective.
So basically, first of all, I want to say it's a period, not a monthly appointment. It's a period.
Thanks for correcting me.
It's a period. That's gonna be cringy, but it's a period. 9 months is a journey.
It's a journey.
See, and that's like even now, like how men feel so uncomfortable to actually say what it is.
I wouldn't say I felt uncomfortable.
You felt uncomfortable.
I just wanted to make it more
it's what it is.
fulfilling to my viewers.
It is what it is. It's a period.
You definitely.
And then see, the thing is, like, a lot of people don't see themselves as queens because they grew up in a household like that. For example, you have to say Tom instead of my period is on. You have to go and hide with your pad in school while you're going to the bathroom. It's stuff like that already have them in the mindset that they're not queens already.
Yeah.
Because they're already uncomfortable with the way their body's made. So, to address the point where you said a lot of women don't feel as if they're queens, most of the male counterparts make them feel less of queens.
Okay.
So you can't, there's a thing called learned helplessness. And women go through a lot of learned helplessness because the majority men, they make us feel insecure about our body, whether it's stretch marks, whether it's our period, whether it's labor. How many men do you see sit in the labor room with their wife? Or faint when they look to see if the baby's coming?
I don't want to cut you off, but do you think that's aided to the society, or you just think that's a natural thing?
No, I think that's societal norms. Because if we open more natural, you would see more queens.
True.
So, being that this society is controlled by males and their perspective, you would notice that a lot of them basically say to themselves, yeah, women have to beg, or not beg, but they have to submit to our will, when in all honesty, women are only meant to submit to their husbands and God. Period. Speaking on the topic of queen, right? So, we go on based off this word queen. And if we never realize in the past history, queen always looks like a subset of a king, right? And a lot of women want to be independent. But in my opinion, if someone called me a queen, I still sometimes feel like if I'm a queen, then that must mean I have a king. That must mean I have a head of a home, which is not necessarily true either. So a lot of people don't like the term queen either.
But like when I look at queen, like I said, I look at it more so in the sense of respect. Because a queen doesn't necessarily need a king, and a king doesn't necessarily need a queen. They're kind of more so interdependent. They rely on each other. They're not they don't have to coexist. It's not a necessity. You know what I mean? Because everyone is born by themselves. Everyone is their own self, their own person, their own energy, their own consciousness. So for someone to have to rely on someone, I won't call you a queen, because I feel as if a queen should be an independent thinker, and a king should be an independent thinker within themselves.
Okay, so then that leads me to say, if there's a king and a queen, right, in a castle, who signs?
Pardon me?
Who signs?
Who signs?
Yeah, like who signs?
The king.
Okay, so that's my point.
I got you. Let me elaborate on it.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, either which way, a king is the dominion, like dominating. He is the sign of dominion.
Yeah, and now referring back to the question again, all female queens. You said yes or no. You answered yes, but now I want to hear your perspective from no.
Oh, I said no to the male calling the queen a counterpart. All women are queens. So basically, I just was stating that yes, you are a queen, but at the end of the day, if I'm walking with my boyfriend and he says, "Oh wow, look at that queen," I would be like, like just like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's. I feel as if that's.
Unless he's talking about his mother, then.
I feel as if that's a normal construct, but at the end of the day, like, if you know that he never said that, oh, look at my queen. No, you know that you hold the throne of you being his queen, but just out of respect, because I feel as if it's kind of dehumanizing a woman in a sense of you saying that she's not a queen, because she is. That's every woman that's birthed into this world, and every male that's birthed into this world. You're a king and you're a queen.
But
you're all royalty.
You're not renouncing the title by not saying it, you know.
But why not say it?
But why? I feel okay, so ladies up there, right? I know when you get mad, you saying to yourself, "Yeah, I'm his queen," right? So I earned that title, specifically and solely my title to him. So why must he be calling someone else that? They did not earn that title. Just as if I was a king and a queen in the castle, right? My king is not going to say, "Oh wow, look at that queen," right? No.
But why not?
No.
My whole thing is why not? Because
did you not hear me? I earned the title.
No, you don't have to earn it. You were born into it. You earned the title for his love.
No.
You not the title of a queen. There's
no. I don't need his love. Period. That's a period.
I wouldn't say you. I never said that you need it. I said that you earned his love.
No, but I'm saying okay. Okay. We are two different wavelengths right now.
All right, let's settle back down. Let's get back to what we need to get.
So.
Yo. I've been laying low, spending time with reflection. And now I'm feeling like they need to move in new directions. I know this type of shift is best when you done been through